Mhm. Almasha, I want to hook on to something you said previously, because in your journey, in your leadership journey, you often refer to checking in with your board of directors, your tribe,
Yes.
before you made any moves.
Hmm.
Can you talk to us a little bit about how you should build your board of directors and your
Absolutely.
tribe? Can you just I just absolutely thought that the way you've done that in your leadership journey has been monumental in your outcomes, and I think it's just an important concept. Can
Thank
you
you.
talk about
Well,
that?
it's interesting because as much as people talk about personal boards of directors or kitchen cabinets, they may tell you a little bit, they may give you a little insight on how to build it, but they don't tell you how to activate it. And I spent more time telling that in this book, and I do so when I'm speaking as well. But it's important as you're building this tribe that the tribe, you need to understand that you can throw away the power structure. Please do. You need everybody in the tribe of different backgrounds, different power levels, different abilities, people who have different management styles and work styles, and you different industries, different companies. Okay, that's the first thing. Diversify the place. Second thing, take the power dynamic out of it. The reason why I say this is when you go into a mentoring relationship, so many of us go in thinking as mentees, we're there to take, consume, consume, consume. The best relationships are reciprocal. You leave them value just as much as they leave you value. So if it forces you to think about what can I give, and it's not tit for tat. This is just because you value this person and you want to help them just as much as they help you. It's important to know that instead of reverse mentoring, which is what some people call it, I like to take the power out of it. There are people who will do things for you because they're so proud of what you've done for them. That officer that I talk about, who's actually an ELC member, I won't call his name, he called me one day so excited because he was with one of the CEOs. At that time, AT&T had about 3 CEOs, okay? He was with one of the CEOs, and that CEO had questions about Black Twitter. And this officer that I knew nothing about the internet, couldn't get on Twitter if you asked him to, just did not know, okay? But I was his mentee. And whenever I went into his office and we had our conversations, I always dropped some gems about social media and communicating and all of this good stuff, strategic communications. He was able to tell the CEO, because it was a crisis brewing, somebody had said something bad on Twitter about some of the other officers. And this CEO wanted to know what is Black Twitter? And he was able to explain it. This man got on the phone immediately, picked up the phone, called me, and said, I mean, he sounded like a giddy kid. He was like, oh my goodness, I was with the CEO. And guess what happened? I said, well, what is going on? To tell me that he explained Black Twitter to this man. And it hit me in that moment that I was just as valuable to this mentor as he was to me. And
Mm.
that's why to this day, I can pick up the phone, text him anytime. Same with many of my sponsors because they felt the value. And this is so important. We bring this up as one of the secrets in the next book. Yes, please. 7 ways to say I'm entitled to the C suite. That there is equity in our names. Okay. I'm talking to the Eagles. We are the high performing leaders, the ones that if you do 80%, instead of doing the 200 or 150% because of the old black tax, you're still outdoing your peer in their 100%. Okay, that's who I'm talking to. Okay, I'm saying that when you are killing it every time, you're slaying every day, and you're executing in ways that causes buzz. Okay, people gonna talk about you if you're killing it. Okay, that these leaders like to name drop your name. Go figure that out.